ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their...
I'm glad I was able to get it right.
You must simply have a knack for potion. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes. It's a fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really. Merlin's beard. Good conversation is the enemy of free time. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result...
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to...
Brilliant! You, my friend. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do...
Pleasure to meet you. Wait.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few... Potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely...
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply... That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth. Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I don't write down.
Historically speaking, there's never been.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor, he was vague as to details, but mentioned your... I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's, I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Incendio! Accio! Accio! Revelio! The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Levioso! Don't mind me, Owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Revelio! I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Nothing. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Levioso! Accio! No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. No statues here. This'll do nicely. Oh. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, Richard Jackdaw.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wanted...
Goodness. I'd forgotten about that one. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave.
What map? So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest?
I think I can guess how you died.
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell...
Why would you steal Mr. Oliver?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? I fully intended to return it once I learned to...
How is it possible to steal from...
I didn't steal the pages from his... He's got a penchant for wrecking things. I doubt he even noticed they were...
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton...
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Stupefy! Leviosa! Revelio. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. Should come back to this another time. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Levioso!
If it isn't... I never had fun.
Levioso. Accio.
There you are. No!
Incendio.
If you last that long. Reducto! I'll pay that one. Tiger!
Levioso.
Is that the best?
Someone forgot who they were dealing with.
Perhaps I'll come back to this. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
I've never had difficulties with bouncing bulbs. Simple enough.
Where did you get your dragonhide gloves? I saw you handling that snuggle off in herbology. You know, my gloves went mysteriously missing.